Thank you for joining us. We are honored to share our adventures with you all. Welcome to the Sapphire Knight's Origins. These are short episodes that tell the stories of how each member became a Sapphire Knight. We would like to thank Farland World for the wonderful world we are role-playing in, Fantasy Grounds for the virtual tabletop tools, Hero Forge for our character art. Most of all, we would like to thank you for your continued support. Gather around the campfire, my friends. Let me tell you the origins of the Sapphire Knights. This is the story of how Gobby and Yeshua became Sapphire Knights. They met Sergeant Eliam, a monastic knight that used their skills in intelligence gathering. Sergeant Eliam seemed different. He respected them as people and warriors. Gobby and Yeshua take on a dangerous assignment, spying on a camp of dark folk. When their cover is blown, they find themselves in a major battle. For the first time in their lives, they find themselves fighting for a cause that is true and just. This day, Gobby and Yeshua learn what it means to be a Sapphire Knight.
Krellick, Lyric, and Claire are currently in a village, and we're going to call this village, let me find a name for it here. This is Fort Zell of Orland. It's in the country of Orland, in the disputed zones, or right near the disputed zones. With you is Sergeant Eliam. He is a Sapphire Knight. He's bringing you to start you on your training. You three have already been selected. Let's rephrase that. You are about to become. This is part of your squireship, I guess you would call it. You're earning your place to be squires. Do you all have a map loaded?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeshua and Gobby, you can see yourselves. You're in the bottom right-hand corner of that map, in the trees.
Yep, I see it.
And you three have been helping out rebuilding these defenses. You've been with Sergeant Eliam, and basically he's been treating you like dirt as you've been building these walls, because they've been under attack constantly.
So can we see, how tall are the walls?
They're about 10 feet tall.
Okay, so we can't see over.
No. There you go. There's Sergeant Eliam.
The hobgoblin.
He's a hobgoblin. Looks serious, doesn't he?
He's a handsome fella.
He's got better hair than you do.
Well, I'm looking to see what he's got better than you. That would be inappropriate.
Armor.
Armor.
I was talking about sword.
All right, guys. To make some things a little easier, I have a group of townsfolk, and they're up on the walls, and they're in two groups, just two, because I don't want to have to do 50. This village has been in a lot of trouble. They've been attacked over and over and over again. Like I said, they're in the disputed lands. And you've been helping out, you three, and building walls, stacking rocks, and pulling guard duty. And you just, you're not sure that the life of a Sapphire Knight is really what you want to do when all you've been doing is labor. You haven't had any fights. All you do is stand guard and stack rocks. I'm going to say, I'm going to key up to you. I don't know if you see where the gates are, guys. There's one here. There's one here. And there's one big one over here. All these little walls, these all have gates. Behind you, guys, there is some bad guys following right on your heels.
Jason, just put your move deal where we're going straight towards that gate at the bottom there.
This isn't a very big place. You can kind of see that. And as you're coming up to the gate, there is a guard standing at the gate, and the gate is closed, and he yells down, "What is your business?" And he's drawn up with an arrow, knocked, and looking down at you.
We are here to see Sergeant Eliam. We have word of an imminent attack. It's right behind us.
So they send a runner down, drops off the wall. The kid runs over and talks to Sergeant, pulls on the sleeve of Sergeant Eliam, and Sergeant Eliam comes over and he says, to arms, and he yells to Krellick, Lyric, and Claire, to arms, follow me. And Sergeant Eliam moves towards the gate, and he stands just outside the gate. He signals up to the person ahead to move.
So, Mo, they're screaming to arms. Lyric's gonna run over to Claire, grab her arms, and throw them up in the air.
I hug Lyric and I say, come on, let's go, and take off running.
And I skip and follow Claire after.
Okay.
Where's Sergeant Ilium?
The gate opens just slightly, and you see a hobgoblin in front of you. And he says, "What do you want?"
I'm here to give you warning of imminent attack. We are a little big man.
He says, "Give who warning of attack?"
So you. We're warning you of an attack. It's coming. It's right behind us.
He says, I don't know you from Adam. And that's not the right way to say it. But
me and my partner, me and my friend, we are known as Little Big Men. The last word that I sent you was I dropped a note telling you that of heavy org infantry arriving soon.
Ogres, you mean?
Yeah, ogres. Read it wrong.
He shrugs and says, "How far behind you?"
Minutes.
Now, you, Lyric and Krellick and Claire would have a slight distrust of these guys, whoever they are. One of them's a goblin, which you don't like goblins anyway. Heck, you don't even like the fact that your boss is a hobgoblin. Worse yet, there's an orc, half orc with them. No good things come goblins, orcs moving together.
Not just any orc.
Do you guys smell something?
He says, "Get in here, close the gate."
Gobby comes in. "Hi, everybody. I'm Gobby." And just the biggest toothy grin he has, and he's shaking everyone's hand.
Oh, come on. They don't care about you.
Contraire.
We got that other dude.
Yeshua, you big grump.
I do have to say, that grin was quite charming. He is now my best friend.
Sergeant Elliam starts barking orders. He says, "You two over there." He says to Lyric and Krellick, because Claire's going to be in the middle. She's a cleric. Go to the other wall and you'll see the C on the other wall. Go over there, put yourself in a position on that wall, and get ready to repel attackers.
Yeshua forgot to tell you, there's about 20 of them behind us, and there's 100 in the camp. He just doesn't know numbers.
There's this many.
So as you are headed that way, you see, or you hear more than anything, movement through the tree line.
The tree line in front of us?
Behind the gate where they came from.
Can we see, or is it blocked by shrubbery?
You can see goblins. Not a few. I mean, there's 7 of them. And then he yells, Sergeant Eliam yells to Yeshua and Gobby to get on this, to guard this gate. Tells Claire, stay in the middle. And whenever someone else needs hurt, go help them. Or if someone calls that their wall is going to be hurt, needs help, go to them.
Is there, on top of the wall, is there a little bit of a ledge above?
Yes, there's a little bit of like something to stand behind. Yes.
Yeah, that's Gobby is taking a position so that he's behind some stone but can still see.
Joshua sees Gobby trying to hide behind the ledge, reaches over, picks him up, puts him up on top.
Gobby does not allow that to happen.
I think you can see 2 of the, you see off of your wall 2 lizard folk in the trees. Do you see them near your map?
Yep.
And on the other side where these guys are, there are 7. So what I did was, just so for mechanics to make this a little easier, I made the C's on the wall common folk, and they're armed with short bows, but they have a lot of hit points. So when these guys target them, it'll be like there's 10 of them there. They have 10 times the hit points.
Cool.
Okay. So it shouldn't take so long to get through, except for the goblins aren't that way. Sergeant Elliot says, all we have to do is we have to repel this keep repelling the borders. They will get the hint. They're not that tough. They won't keep coming when their numbers are badly outnumbered, or when they start losing too many. We only have 25 people here, and we've got to defend the entire wall. And Sergeant Eliam climbs up on top of the wall on this side, and he actually signals to Claire. He says, Claire, go help Krullick and them, but keep an ear out in case if someone gets hurt, leave them and come heal. This is a smoke. It's raining out. The clouds are thick and dense, and this is like about, I'm going to say, maybe 3:30 in the morning. So you only have a few hours until sunrise, but you've got to hold the wall, until sunrise. Where then the commoners who don't have the skill set to hit anything really well with their arrows, where they can see. Commoner Group 1 sees the lizard men out in the field.
How many do we see?
You only see 2, but they're going to fire their full bit here.
What do we know about lizard folk?
They're normally evil. They're usually wimpy, and they can't take being in the sun.
And they love to eat other sentient beings.
So they fear the sun.
Not necessarily fear it. They have a reaction to it. It burns their skin. Not like vampire burst into flames, but like bad sunburn.
Yeah, they like to stay in moist, swampy area.
10. How many hits did I get? 1, 2, 3, 3 and a critical.
4. Yep, 4 and a critical. 1, 2.
Lizard man 1. Which one are you? Lizard man 1. Damage. Wow, did heavy damage with just 1. Okay, so these 2 lizard folks are down, but as you do that and they scream out, you see others come out of the woodwork. But as those 2 die, the others jump under cover, and that ends this guy's turn. Commoner group number 3, next to you guys, there's 10 of them, and they start laying on the fire. 6 hits. Damn, they're good with their bows. So you have 1 died, or 2 died. You actually killed 3 of them. Goblin number 1's turn. Goblin 1, they hide, or he doesn't. He takes his short bow out, shoots up at the wall at Commoner group number 2. Hits. And he takes his bonus action and hides. Goblin number 5, and he takes his short bow and attacks Yeshua. He's the only one that can't hide behind the wall. Hits. Damage to Yeshua. And he bonus action dashes back at holds back down in the woods. They can be seen if you roll a perception. Their hide is better than your guys' passive.
There's a roll of perception for each one of them?
In order to see one. And when you roll a perception, you roll a perception, if your number is high enough and it beats their stealth, then 1 will pop up and you can attack that one. Goblin 6, oh, he's dead. No matter. Lizard folk number 3 runs to the wall and he starts climbing the wall. Lizard number 4 does the same thing. Runs to the wall, climbs the wall. Sergeant Elliam's turn. Takes his heavy crossbow out and he attacks. Let me roll his perception first. Sorry about that. You can fire at someone when they're blind, when you can't see them at all, but you fire as if they're invisible, which means you're rolling at disadvantage. And if he doesn't beat the target number, he did, then he can roll straight roll, which would hit, and he's going to do damage to that goblin. He reloads his crossbow and he's ready to shoot the next round. Gobby, your turn. You're up.
Before you jump into that, can we hold attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if everybody was to hold their attack and then let me cast dancing lights on these guys, would they then be able to use their attack and, it be a visible attack? See what they're hitting?
Now, the ones on your side, you can see.
Yeah, they're climbing up the walls.
They're climbing up the walls.
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
The ones on the other side, you wouldn't be able to see anyway because they're completely on the other side. But let me go ahead and do this real quick so we have something to work from here. That'll work. Perception. In the current situation, if you roll a perception and you beat a 20, you can see them. If you don't beat a 20, then you have to roll your attack with disadvantage.
That's the goblins, though, right?
Right. Gobby's turn. Gobby don't see nothing. You could roll an attack with disadvantage.
Gobby wants to slide up the wall to get a little more space, so we got more ground covered. And he's going to, he doesn't see anybody. That way he got the advantage on the next attack. Gobby yells, "Get down!" And then goes into stealth mode.
Yeshua's turn. Yeshua, you can see one of them. You can see that one.
Aha, well, I will shoot that one.
And you missed.
I see that.
But just so you know that he is unhidden, so the next person over there that comes across him would be able to see him. Claire, you're up. You have some lizard folks climbing the wall in front of you.
Okay, so far, nobody needs my cleric thingy. So I'm going to do a sacred flame to lizard folk 3.
You may need to move up a little bit because they're coming up the wall.
I'll move 20 there, do my sacred flame.
And then you can move back if you want. It's a dex save, yeah.
Even climbing on the wall.
Let me look at their, just to make sure. I think their dex is really high. No, it isn't.
It's a dex save on their part. I think he failed his dex save.
Yeah, I think she hit.
Save 9 versus DC 13.
So it failed. It saved. So
okay,
she does damage.
Roll damage.
So I do the damage. Okay. A 1.
Wounded. Hey.
I'll move back to there.
Okay.
Wait, Claire?
Yes.
Mo, real quick, does Thunder Wave impact our party members?
Yes.
Okay. Claire, can you run down to the other lizard folk? Like, get as close to them as you can?
I've got 10 movement left. I think I can. That's as far as I can go right there.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Okay. I'll change. I had an idea.
I can say that I'm squished up against the wall. I would have been able to do 10 right up against the wall. Would that clear for you?
Hey, Lyric, you could go and just cast it on the side of the wall and knock them all down.
Yeah, because if you get
So
right
like lean off the
there,
side and-
yeah.
I think it would get these 3. I don't think it'll get the 4th one.
Does the thunder wave come off of, is that the one that comes directly out of her, or is that one she can cast to a spot?
It sweeps out from me. It's a 15-foot cube originating from you. So
And that's why I said if she leans over, it can go straight down the wall.
Should be at least able to get those 2.
as long as I can get up close, I can at least get 2.
How close
and
can you
not
get? You have to get pretty close yourself.
Yeah.
It's from you, so how far can you move from where you're at?
Let me look at my movement.
Should be 30.
30.
Okay, go ahead and try and see how far you can get.
It's not her
Yeah,
turn
it's not my
yet.
turn.
Oh, okay.
Krellick's
I
turn.
can.
Go ahead, Krellick. Do your duties.
Krellick is going to hold his action till he sees what Lyric's going to do, and then after she does hers, he's going to go over there, and if they're still up there, he's going to try to mop them off the wall.
Okay, so you're gonna hold an attack action.
Yes, until she's done.
Okay, and Lyric not copy.
Yeah, Lyric, not copy.
Okay, I can go right there.
Okay, can we draw that box
All
for
right.
you?
Yeah. Thunder wave. So when I cast this, do I just cast it on one or do I need to do it on both?
You're gonna cast it on one, and I think you do damage on. You may have to cast on both, but go ahead and cast on one for sure. For now, not copy failure. It said that's for my guy. So go ahead and drop it on the other one too. Success. So drop damage on the first one.
Damage on, you said the first one.
Okay, and then drop damage on the second one. He should get a save, so he should pass the save. So it should be half the damage. Let's see.
Oh.
Yep.
Sweet. And does it knock them back? Because it says it would knock them back if they failed on a 10 feet away.
It will. I'm going to say it's knocked him down the wall, so they're now back down at the bottom. So you've delayed him a whole round.
Yeah. Okay.
And your turn, not copy.
Actually, only one of them goes down. The other one succeeded.
That's true.
And now, and then James would have his turn.
Yeah.
James held his action.
James.
Krellick.
Now I'm going to attack the other one. I'm going to move to there. That's 15 feet, and that's Lizard Folk number 4.
Hit. And what you with the glaive? Okay, so that would work. It's only a 10-foot wall. Damage 7.
And that's the one that was wounded and had already taken damage from the wave.
Right. Yeah, he didn't take a whole lot though.
Yeah, he took a little.
It doesn't look like this adds up. You did 7 damage. He must have been the one that passed. Yeah, he's the one that passed.
Yeah, he only took 3.
Because he's still on the wall. I was trying to see if I could get him to let go or something.
Yeah, you might be able to attack someone on the bottom side of the wall with your glaive because of your reach. The wall's only 10 foot tall.
Oh, okay. Well, I could have hit the guy that's almost dead.
No,
I'll know next time.
You don't have to end your turn because we've already started. So we're in common group number 1, and they're just gonna come up, step up close. I'm moving all 10 of them, so I'm gonna tell all 10 of them we're gonna move up against the wall. We're gonna do lots of arrows. I'll do one more on him. We'll get 2 hits. I'll do the 2 hits. Dying, cool. 5 hits. Dang, that's a lot. I'm gonna roll a crit first on this dude. Dying. We have lost a few more lizard folk. How many other died? So those the only 2. Those 2 are dead now. I'm in group number 2. 2 hits and a critical hit. He's dead. He's a pincushion. Goblin number 1. Visible. Shoots. Does damage. Bonus action. Hide.
Yeshua hurting.
Take cover, man.
Sergeant Elliott. Miss. Next one. Goblin number 3. Are you under? You have cover, Gobby?
I'm hiding at level 23, and I'm undercover behind the wall.
So yeah, they're not gonna get you. But they'll attack commoners. Oh, with disadvantage. Oh, because he's unconscious.
Which one's still up?
4.
There's only one up.
Yeah. And he does his hides. I gotta roll that so everybody we know what it is. Dang.
Okay, you said that, but we don't know what you just rolled.
You don't know what I just rolled?
No.
Ooh.
Goblin 4 did a stealth 26.
That was probably a scimitar. And he does bonus action hide.
I can't see your goblins, but I just saw unconscious on the one that I just saw and then disappeared.
Yep, I saw that. And my lizard folk, he's unconscious too. Not unconscious. He's made it to the top and he is on top of the wall. A javelin. Did he hit? He did hit. Lizard folk number 6 makes it to the top, misses. Sergeant Elliam, he needs to roll his Perception.
Perception 9.
So he's going to roll with disadvantage with his crossbow. Yeah, he's going to say he hit 4. Dying. He shot one in the dark and killed him. Gobby in the beginning. They rolled a 26. So you could roll with disadvantage.
I don't, because I have advantage because I'm coming out of stealth.
Okay.
So they don't know where I'm at. So it's a straight roll. How far away from me is that? 90. Okay, so it's a straight roll.
I think that's all the goblins we have left.
It's trying to give me disadvantage because of the range. So I'm going to just drop this on one of them. 19 to hit, but I don't get sneak attack.
Hit. Roll some damage.
Bonus action, hide.
It's a good thing to be a goblin, isn't it? Bonus action, hide.
Nat 20 stealth.
They have 2 goblins left on this side and 2 lizard folk on the other, just so you know.
The one goblin's dying.
You have 1 goblin on that side.
I yell out, medic, Yeshua's almost dead.
He's on his last legs. Yeshua's turn.
So I guess I got to roll a perception.
Depends what you're going to do. You're going to attack or you're going to run towards Claire.
Well, first I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to run.
You didn't see anything. You were looking off the wrong side of the castle and missed.
I don't know why it didn't give me disadvantage, but
You could roll it again and see if we take a lower one. That looks pretty good. Okay, are you in the middle of a move?
yeah.
Hey, it's 10 feet down the wall.
So I can only go 15 feet down, I guess.
Claire's up.
All right, so I heard Gobby yell for medic, so I'll go down the wall and okay, 20 will get me there. Am I in range yet? Can I see him?
You could dash if you needed to, wanted to, another 30 feet.
Is your healing thing a bonus action?
A bonus action.
Yeah, then you can dash. Then move
Okay.
another 30.
I'll go there. If I am able to see Yeshua at this point, I will bonus action healing word.
Yep, you
Allowable?
can. Yep.
And I heal Yeshua 9 points.
He just about fully healed him.
And I yell out, I don't know you, but go kick some butt in my turn.
Go it.
I holler back, thank you.
All right, so I'm within 10 feet, so I can hurt this one and then take my movement afterwards, correct?
I think you need to move forward a little bit because
Okay.
I think you're within 10, but I don't think the program's going to see you as within 10.
All right, I'll move 5 then. And then this is lizard folk number 5,
Yep.
correct?
Hit 5.
Could I do a bonus action and kind of, as I hit him, kind of push him off the wall?
No, because that'd be a shove attack. A shove attack is a separate thing. If you would have said that
Okay.
before, we probably could have done something. But since you did attack, no, not a shove.
All right, there's my move, and I am holding position to try to not let him get around.
Okay, are you going to stay exactly where you're at?
Yeah, because since I didn't knock him over, I'm just gonna let everything come to me, and that will be end of my move.
Lyric, you're up.
I'm ready.
Shoot him or do
I'm
something.
going to attack first, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at that lizard, and I'm going to say, oh, I am livid. Listen, you lint-licking lackey of a lizard. Your lackluster lame attack won't cross these walls. Your last-ditch and laughable attempt will only leave you longing and leaking. Lazy, lumpy lizards. That's my vicious mockery.
Very good, very good.
Is that?
Okay, do some damage. Dude, he didn't understand the mockery and all that well.
I hurt his feelings. I hurt his feelings.
That's pretty much what you did. Yeah, you wounded his pride.
Well, now I'm going to run right up on him and help protect the space.
Cool.
That lizard ain't leaving.
They're going to attack the lizard that you guys are attacking.
Make a pin cushion out of it. Make a pin
pretty much
cushion
going
out of
to.
it.
Fine. These guys can shoot.
They like that vicious mockery. It affected them more than it did the lizard.
Look, they did another critical hit on the other one because
He's
they
down.
just killed both of them.
Oh yeah, they hit.
No, lizard.
Yeah, she's gonna
Not
take
bad.
all the credit. You notice that? The bow.
I
and
see
the
that. I see that.
everything.
So the lizards are dead. Common group number 2. They can see that when he's visible, so they're gonna go do their thing.
That's the last
He's-
one, isn't it?
No, there's 2.
Oh, that's the last one. Toast. You have no more goblins. You get a moment
No
of
more.
respite, and you can hear motion out in the woods. It's just gonna be a moment, but you get a moment of respite before the next wave is about to hit.
So I can run back upstairs in that time?
Yeah. All right. So as you guys, the first wave is gone, and you get a few minutes of respite. You hear Sergeant Eliam, and his stands on the end of the wall. He moves to the end of the wall here, and it's not really that he yells. His voice comes up to such a crackling tone, and you can not just hear, but you can see and you can feel the divine light in him as he speaks. Reverend Heshtel, beacon in the dark, overhear our desperate prayers. Grant us the courage that we might step out of the shadows, that we seek you with all this true devotion. "O merciful God, sustain me through your gracious favor." And his armor lights up. It becomes bright light. From that point on, anything around him no longer has a problem with being in darkness. If you're within 20 feet of him, you get a +2 to attacks. The divine Estel is with him. For the first time, as you guys have thought about becoming Sapphire Knights, you understand.
Gobby moved right next to you.
You see, you know, there's a lot about, feeling, people talking about religion. This is the first time you have seen it, and you're in awe that he called for help and he lit up like a Christmas tree. You hear the rustling in the bushes, and this time they don't even try to hide. Now, there's some groups here you see. I don't know if you can see them. There's groups of lizard folk, 6 through 10, and group of 1 through 5, just to make combat go a little faster. You see to the right and to the left, 2 big swarms of snakes. In the middle, you have 2 groups of lizard folk, and then behind them you see 2 huge ogres walking through the trees, smash, smash, knocking them out of the way like they're, like reeds of grass on the ground. And top of the initiative order is Swarm of Snakes. I think it's probably number 1, something. It might be number 1 and 2. I don't know. All right. So you see all of this things coming up from the side, and what really freaks you out, other than the ogres, which are just, they can look over the top of the wall, is swarms of snakes. You need to look at their movement speed.
Why are y'all still on the other side of the wall?
Because we're following orders. This is where we are assigned to.
I think that's about right. Let's see.
I believe he called you over here.
Nope, not yet.
So the snakes have moved forward. Lizard folk, 1 through 5. They move forward, and they're going to run, not do an action. Commoner group number 1 doesn't see anything, so they're going to stay where they're at. Commoner group number 2 does, and they're going to attack these guys. In fact, they'd probably attack the snakes, wouldn't they? Big snakes, big snakes, big snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we get
5 hits.
5 hits. I can do that.
Oh, 6.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Partially resisted.
I don't like that partially resisted stuff.
Yeah, they resisted quite a bit of it, actually. Lizard folk 6 through 10 is going to do the same thing. They're going to run. So we're right here at this edge. Ogre 1. I need to look at their movement speed. I don't know what it is. Ogres 40. They can move.
I don't like that.
You don't like that? Why don't you like that?
No, not at all.
Looks interesting to me. I like it.
No.
Only thing standing you from between them and taking the city is you.
That's right.
Sergeant Elliam is up. Sergeant Elliam runs forward and he shoots at the ogres. He action surges, hits the ogre again. Gobby, you're
That
up.
was a couple of good hits.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say anything to the other guys across the aisle while he's...
Alan, if we go over there, who's going to watch this side?
Gobby yells, "Ogres! Ogres! Help! Help!"
Okay.
I
Okay,
hear a damsel
now-
in distress.
Was I was under sneak or hide. Do they know I'm there?
They know you're there, yes.
Like, who can the ogres do?
You
the
moved,
lizard
didn't
men?
you? You moved, right?
Yeah, but you can stealth hiding.
Okay, then roll me
As
a
long as you
stealth. Roll me a stealth for the movement.
Okay. As long as you don't move full speed.
Yeah, but you were also yelling.
Okay. Stealth. Nope. Not very well. Are the lizard men in range of the hobgoblin?
Yes.
Okay. So I should get a sneak attack if I hit him.
Yes.
And I get a +2 to attack, right?
Yes.
Because I'm within feet of him? Okay.
It's just 2 hit, but yes.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'll take the +2. That makes a big difference. I get this and another D6. I'll drop it on him.
That's lizard folk 1 through 5.
And
the-
bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide. Gotcha. Yeshua, you're up. You notice you're standing right on top of the gate tunnel. They'll have to go underneath you to go through that gate.
What are you saying? I have to run underneath for what?
I'm just saying you're right on top of the gate. The tunnel for the gate is right underneath you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to attack this guy.
Cool.
How come it didn't give me the +2?
You have to put that in manually.
Oh, I thought it was an automatic thing. Okay,
It hit
my bad.
anyway, so it didn't really
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, they don't have a high AC.
I'm going to yell out, "You ugly, ugly ogre!" That's it.
They would be a little confused by that, by an uglier person than them calling them ugly, but
Yeah, well, hey, I'm good looking in my eyes. Hey, I beg to differ with you. I have a 16 or 14 charisma, so I'm pretty good looking.
I know some pretty ugly people that are charismatic.
we elected a few of them.
They kind of have to be.
I'll go there. Okay.
I'm gorgeous. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Claire, you're up.
I am confused on what I should do. I should have been up on the wall. Do I stay here?
I would
don't-
suggest you stay there and then move to where the enemy is. Because if I put you up on the wall, then you got a long way to run back.
Yeah, but Sergeant didn't say to move.
Okay. You did get a warning from Gobby. Ogres, ogres, ogres.
All right.
He did. The sergeant did tell you if you were needed as a healer, you could go anywhere.
As a healer, but even then, I've still not been told I'm needed somewhere.
Yeah, Sarge needs to be giving some orders out.
If I'm,
Gobby yelled for help.
yeah, but Gobby is somebody I don't know at this point.
It's Gobby too.
He did, but he actually used the words help.
This is my 30 right there,
You could dash if you wanted to and go another 30.
because I wouldn't be able to do anything else anyway. So I can go there, and that'll be everything. And I will end my turn. Krellick's turn.
Krellick, you see nothing in the woods to your side, to the other side, but you have heard the Gobby say, "Ogres, help!"
I'm gonna tell Lyric, I'm gonna go get some ogres.
And
Can we-
you do know you have 10 people over here that are helping you, so you're not like leaving the wall unarmed.
Oh, well then come on, Lyric, let's go. That's right. We got the group over here.
Can we do a check before we run?
What kind of check do you want to do?
Let me look. I'll tell you.
You can't go 30 off the wall. You can only go 20 off the wall.
What about investigation?
You can investigate.
That means I can
You can come down the wall 20.
20,
And then,
so that means I can go forward 40.
no, you can go
'Cause I'm-
forward a total of 50. Because it's going to take you 20 to get down the wall and then dash double your movement to add another 30. What were you investigating?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Not a thing.
That should
I'm
put me
gonna
right
fall
there.
asleep.
Okay. I could have moved you. I'd let you go ahead and move the 30. It's just then it would have been hard to explain how you did the rest of that. So it's easier just to back it up. Krellick, do you have anything else you need to do? Bonus action?
Let's see, I'm not hurt. Can I see the ogres from where I'm at? What I'm trying to ask is, could I take a shot with a? No, because I've.
Already done your
That's
action.
all I can do. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I can do.
I asked if you had a
Okay.
bonus action.
Nope.
Lyric, not copy. Your turn.
All right, so I run up to Krellick, and then how far is Claire from me? 60 feet?
Plus or minus, yeah.
Oh, wait, can I use my bonus action
Yes.
and inspire Claire? I yelled out, "Hey, hot stuff, you got this."
And
I'll
now
be
we
there
know where the
soon.
phrase started from the very beginning.
Yeah, you didn't know? It was totally an elf thing. Half-elf.
I said it first. I raised up sunset. I got this.
Yeah, but you're a half orc. You can't write.
Okay, so I inspire the Lady Claire.
And remember, that's Krellick's saying. I got
Not
it.
anymore. She said it first.
No, I said
No.
You stole it. You
She said hot.
patronizer.
She said hot stuff. I
You
said
got
I got
this.
this.
and I blew a kiss.
An inspiration gives me a D4 for skill rolls.
Isn't it D6, isn't it?
It is a D6, and you can actually use it on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
You can only use it
You
once.
know-
Once it's gone, it's gone.
Okay, Lyric, end your turn.
Oh yeah.
Warm with poisonous snakes.
I think Yeshua's scared of snakes.
Not, he will be after this one. And they can move 30. They're right on the edge of the
Hey,
wall.
wait, they can climb walls?
They can fly. These particular snakes can't. Oh, no, take that back. Yes, they can climb walls, but they can't fly. And their turn, that's lizard folk 25. I'm going to put them as climbed up on the wall. And they'll use their...
I'm gonna have to use my AOE on these guys.
5 hits. 1. They're using a spiked shield to shove their way through.
Just take it, Yeshua.
That's Sergeant Elliot's getting
attacking.
it. With the advantage they're missing. That is a total of how many?
4.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 hit. I need him to make a save. Sergeant Elliot, dex save. He's pushed back 10 feet.
Can I assist him?
When your turn comes up,
I was wanting to use my inspiration to assist him and maybe help him from doing that.
you can use your inspiration to let him re-roll that if you want him to.
I will. I didn't see
You
it.
don't see him, do you? You don't see him, do you? Oh, let me see it. First one was this. Second one was this. Sorry, it should be not hiding him, but it's hiding him for some reason. Okay, next up, commoner group number 1. Nope, that's on the other side. They don't see anything.
They're going to shoot at the ogres. They're within range.
We can try it. That means they'll have to turn away from the wall. Okay, all range here.
Would they turn away from the wall unless they got yelled for help from the general or the knight?
I think they would shoot to whatever. They just wouldn't be all of them, so I'm not going to give them all 10. I'm going to say 5.
I would only say half of them do.
Yeah, 5 of them. And only going to be able to hit that one because it's the one that's sticking out enough. So
But they are hitting.
they are hitting. These guys are pretty good with a bow. Dang, 3 in a row.
I'm telling you,
4 in a row.
these are our sniper corps right here.
5 hits. 5. Well, their AC on the ogres is really low, so ogre is hurting.
Me and Lyric were down in the fort, and we just watched all these arrows come flying over us.
Pretty much, yeah. These guys are going to attack all 10 times. Be nice if I could just do that by 10. But I can't. Snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many did they hit? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lizard folk 6 through 10. They're climbing the wall. They're up on top, and they cannot reach Sergeant Eliam, so they will javelin Yeshua. 1. I'll split them evenly. 2, 3, well, almost evenly. 1 hit to Sergeant Eliam. Ogre number 1 bashes the door. He does a strength check. He's going to do some damage. I'm just going to do his regular hit damage to the door, which this tells us because the door's got 50 on it. So he rolled double 1s. Ogre number 2 does the same thing. Gonna move forward and slam into the door. Strength check. Dang. It's your strength check. I don't know if you guys can't see it, but just damage. It says javelin, but it's just because that's the weapon I chose. Their hands do the same. So we're at the door's about halfway busted apart.
Wow. Yeah, we got to get over there.
Sergeant Eliam is up next. Sergeant Eliam, now he knows he has enemy in front of him. He jumps right up here, steps right between them, and you see him go all samurai. Longsword. Attack 1, hit, miss. Attack 2 on lizard folk, hit, damage lizard folk. And since he hit with anything, he can do his parry side, which is with this one, and he missed damage. Gobby, in the beginning.
I need to move 30, but I gotta move. I'm hidden, right?
If you're hidden, you can move away from him, yes.
Okay, so there's 25, and can you move me 5 further? Move me 30 feet that way, whatever you think that is.
Go that way?
Yeah. I yell to the archers, archers, ogres, get behind me. I will take on the snakes. And then I shoot at the snake.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I instead of shooting at the snake, I stole my crossbow, and you just see me with my fist out right now, and that's what I'll do.
Sergeant Eliam calls for you guys on the other wall to come join in the fight. You lazy, good-for-nothing prospects, come over here and get in the fight. Yeshua's turn.
So Joshua looks at the Gobby, shakes his head, steps forward to the edge of the wall, and attacks the ogres.
Hit.
Oh, I didn't add 22 to it anyway, but it doesn't matter. And,
Okay. You did 6 damage to the ogre.
Yeah. Okay, that's my move.
Okay. Claire, you're up.
Josh.
Okay. I will move up the wall, 10 to the wall.
Okay. And now you got 10 more you can move.
All right, then I'll move. That's a lizard person right there, isn't it?
There's 5 lizard people right there.
Okay, we'll go this way. 10.
Okay.
I come up over the wall and I go, oh shoot.
Now shoot.
Now shoot.
Now shoot.
Well, actually, Claire, just the cleric, does not have. Oh, I got a crossbow.
But ogres don't have a good dex check.
No, and they're trying to bust down the door.
Yep.
And their heads are sticking over the wall.
All right, I'll light crossbow the ogre number 2.
Okay.
And hope that the lizard folk don't kill me in a minute.
Hit.
Don't forget you have inspiration too, if you need it. You don't need it right now. But
Nope. Good now.
Yeah.
Good damage.
Do any of my friends look like they have head wounds?
I mean, because they're acting dumb, just ask Yeshua. But no, doesn't look like he has any head wounds.
Profusely bleeding. Nope. So I will end my turn.
I think the person who's hurt the most is your sergeant. Yeah, he's hurting pretty bad.
can
Oh.
she cure you?
I
get you
can
far.
bonus
How far can you do that?
60.
Yeah, okay.
Is that within range?
Yeah, do you have a spell slot for that?
I got one more spell slot.
He's down 26 hit points.
Yeah.
He's taking the penalty that 3 of you guys would have gone down with.
Yeah. I'm going to let him tough it out because we do have the less hit points. So I think I'll hold on for healings for us.
Okay.
And Krelek's turn.
Okay, I see your movement, Krelek. I'll prove it.
And that's my turn.
Lyric not copy. That's 60.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And I think is Gobby within range?
What's your range on that?
60.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to inspire Gobby.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, well, I think I already said it in chat. I'll use that one. I'm gonna say, I don't know how to say his name. Is it Eliam? He's our man. If he can't do it, Gobby can. He's now inspired. You're welcome.
So,
Okay.
Swarm of Poison Snakes is up next. And that is, which one? Which Swarm of Poison Snakes? This one. It is moving at 40? 30. I'm going to say there. Dang. I really like these. I should use these more often. These are awesome. You think you're hidden, right, Gobby?
How'd you like that, Gobby? You think you're hidden, Gobby?
They have tremble sense, so they can actually feel within 10 feet of you. Did I get this right? I need you to roll a Constitution save, please. EC is only 10, so you passed. He's down. Damn. Good thing the other one is a 4d6 poison damage. If you would have failed it.
How many times did they hit me?
Once. Just once. They're brutal. Gobby's down. And
Okay, how many hit points did you have? Because it only did 6.
yeah, he was hit from the other one. 9 and
That
then
was
6.
the only hit I took. Or
Yeah.
is that
Yeah, that's it.
They
yeah.
hit. They do the piercing damage, and then I roll a con, and I take half that poison damage. Got it.
You take a lot less than half.
Okay.
If you
But
pass
was
it, it's
still horrible.
one. If you pass it, it's 1d6. If you fail it, it's 4d6.
Oh, yeah. 9 and 6 is enough to kill me.
So he's down. I'm gonna use these, but these things are cool. Thank you, whoever made these up. Swarm of Poison Snakes number 2.
I don't think they're cool for a first level encounter, though.
Little overboard TPK there.
That's the whole point. Missed him. There's a vote. When you guys have arrows who can shoot 20 at a time and they hit 20 out of 20. And they're in your back pocket. Lizard folk 1 through 5. 1 through 5. Lizard folk 1 through 5. Run. Oop. And down. That's 10. They go here and back. They're underneath the gate and are working on opening the gate. Commoner group number 1. Number 1. They can shoot from across the way though, so they will start hitting ogres.
Hopefully they can get that one down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They hit 3 times.
Hit 3.
Ogre died. Oh, it's ogre number 2 is down. Group commoner number 2. They don't have ranged weapons. They don't have melee weapons. All they have is ranged. So they're going to take the attack of opportunity. Step back. 10. So that means snakes at snake number 1. Right? I hate that. I can't tell if that's what it is. I think it is. It's an opportunity attack.
Yes, it's snakes 1.
It's not that. On my combat tracker, it doesn't have the 1. It only has the other ones.
The top one is 1.
Yeah. Wait. Hit. On save. Failed. They're hurting, but they're still going. Come on. They are. So they get 10 attacks towards the ogre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they hit 1. The critical is 2, 3, 4. Hit 4 times.
I thought they got 10 attacks.
Yeah, they're going to. That was 4, right? Yeah, that's 4. And snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, didn't do that. 4, 5. How did they hit? 1, 2. Hit twice. Okay. Lizard folk 6 through 10.
Hey, no, one of those hits on the ogre was a critical.
Yeah, I know. I rolled the damage twice.
Oh,
I only hit 4 times, but I rolled 5 damages.
I only see 3.
Yeah, he hit 3 times, so he rolled 4 times for
hits,
damage.
right. I rolled 1 extra
But I only
damage.
see 3 damage.
1, 2, 3.
And then you start attacking swarm of poison snakes.
Okay. Nope. There it went. Ogre's still up. Not by much. And whose turn is it? Where are we? There's a folk 6 through 10. They attack Sergeant Eliam half the time for we'll say 2, and they'll do to Yeshua for 3. Actually do Sergeant for 3. Why am I doing javelins? Sorry guys. Same attack roll, which it's not that. All 3 miss. I forgot something. Forgot advantage. But I'll remember it on you, Yeshua.
Sure, pick on the half ogre.
You're only getting 2. Ooh. Ogre 1, it's still up. Slams against the door again. Just gonna drop the number here, so I have it. And damage on that. The door is open. You've got about another 10 minutes till sunrise. And you'll be safe. Sergeant Eliam's turn. Sergeant Eliam's gonna take all 3 of his attacks. Longsword.
If he has some ability to heal, he might want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ogre.
No,
Ogre.
don't attack the ogre.
Hit. Damage. Bang. And then he'll do his other one towards. You can see since he hit, he gets his 3rd attack, which is. That's stupid. Sorry. He'll use towards his. Here. Bam. That was wrong. He rolled a 17, then rolled an automatic miss. So I'm going to take the 17, which does damage to them, which is here. So he does 6 damage to the lizard folk. Gobby's up. Gobby death saved and failed. Yeshua's up.
Wrong one. I grabbed the wrong die.
What'd you grab?
Why did I have advantage? What happened there?
You did have advantage. It dropped the 6 and kept the 11.
Are you in
But why? Why did it roll advantage?
are you in did you take your reckless?
No.
Okay. And the advantage button was, I'm gonna let it slide because it hit. So, and you did damage. It says you did 9 damage because you rolled the damage first.
Yeah.
So Ogre 1 is down.
It's
So,
advantage
what I-
because Ogre is unconscious.
Unconscious.
He's prone.
Yeah, because he was already down.
Oh, they didn't tell me he was down. I would have went up
no.
to
It did because you did the damage to him before you hit him. The damage was enough to take him down.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
See, now you know the
hotkeys
DM
are
tricks.
messed up.
See, that's what the DM does.
Yeah,
We do damage
DM
first.
trick there. See, that's called my clairvoyance attack. Then I turn and look at Claire and say, "Help, Gob Gob," and face back to and step up to these lizard folk.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, I will help Gobstopper.
The never-ending gobstopper.
Never ending. Here goes my last spell slot. Bonus action, healing word, because I don't want to run up on those snakes. And he is healed 10 points.
That's max, baby.
Yeah.
Max.
And that was all my spells. Let's see. While I'm here, I have a crossbow. I will hit poisonous snakes with my crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell which ones. Let's stretch this out here.
It's the top
Ones
one.
are at the top by Gobby, and 2s are down by me.
Okay. Crossbow to snakes 1.
Yes.
And some damage to snakes 1.
What?
Nothing.
She rolled a 1 and it's partially resistant.
Good lord. Okay then.
Yeah,
that'll be it.
But it says she got 1 plus a 2, which is 3. But it said it only damaged it for 1. Why didn't it take all 3?
It's
it
partially resistant.
the other 2.
Oh,
It's resistant to piercing damage.
okay.
Yeah.
In fact, it's resistant to piercing, bludgeoning, slashing. Okay.
Guess I could have used my sacred flame. I didn't think about that. So cantrip. Oh well. End of my turn. Krellick's turn.
Krellick's going to move to there.
Okay.
And then he's going to look at those lizard folk and say, "Oh boys." And is that 1 through 5 or 6 through 10? 1 through 5.
1 through 5.
Hits.
I'm gonna hold on just a second. They're lizard folk, and you also know they're not immune to your breath weapon. Just let you know that they're not immune.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So can I use my breath weapon instead of the?
That's what I'm kind of suggesting. Maybe you should use your breath weapon. It does a lot more damage rather than the
The
glaive.
voice of God says, "Breathe."
You don't get to use it very often where it's useful, so when you should use it.
He said breathe, not breed.
7. Yeah. It's not not a great roll, but it's not bad either, because I figured, best you could roll was 12 and you got better than half. Because they have taken very little damage. Very little.
But how is that better than my
1D? Your glaive does what?
1d10 plus 3? And
It's
this
the best.
does
2d6 with no pluses, right? So the
Right.
best you could get on your other one would be 5 plus 3 would be 8, and you got 7. So actually it ends up about the same. Either way, yours about the same.
They're still resistant to your slashing damage from the clay.
no.
They-
The
they don't-
snakes are.
Yeah, the snakes are. Claire, Claire, Culloch, you got anything else you want to do? Got a bonus action?
Nope.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I'm not hurt that bad, so I don't need to use my.
Let me just go check something here.
Because all I have is second wind at first level, and I don't want to.
Okay.
I'll wait until I heal, if I need to, when I get a little more. Okay.
I'm going to make a call then. I'm going to say your breath weapon was a bonus action, not an action.
Then I am going to attack again with my glaive.
Yeah, I read yours, and in this particular setting, it's not, but it will be. It should be a bonus action.
Well, if that's the case, yeah. So I just went like that, and then took the glaive and cut down.
Okay. And
So I rolled a hit.
Yep. Missed.
Oh, man. All right, that's it.
Do you want an inspiration?
Oh, you know what? Well, I've already ended my turn, but I had an inspiration. Can I use it?
Go ahead.
Or two? All right.
It's a lyrics inspiration. Just roll a d6.
No, he's using an actual inspiration point to reroll.
Okay.
That's better. Ha! Yep, that's about right.
Yep.
It's about normal, isn't it?
Yep.
All
This
that
is where
work to get a hit into 1 damage.
This is where it starts getting normal.
Okay. Turn wise.
You got this.
Go ahead and end your
I
turn
got
there,
it.
Japes.
I got this.
Lyric, you're up.
How are those slippery snakes looking?
The ones up here,
Yeah,
They-
right next to Gobby.
they're hurting.
Okay. But they're resistant to pokey stuff?
They're a big wad of snakes. They're resistant to a lot of things.
10. As long as I make...
And since they can see Gobby even when he hides, that's not a good thing.
Okay, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And I am counting for the 10 feet wall. So I'm going to be right at the top of the walls.
Okay.
And since pokey things don't do it, I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast it here.
Success.
Sweet.
They
And
saved.
Huh?
They saved.
Oh, they saved?
Yep.
Yeah. Do they get half damage for your mockery?
I want to look. It says must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage.
So they won't
It's
take
a
any
saver.
damage. It's save or nothing.
Yeah,
Damn.
Is Vicious Mockery a action?
I believe so. Yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
Bummer. Okay, I think...
So about the
I
only
think
thing else you
I've
can do
already
is inspire, right?
Yeah, I was just seeing if there's anybody around us. Okay, yep, I'm done.
And it starts at the top at a swarm of poison snakes number 1. And they're going to... Where would they do? I'm going to say they're going to go after the person who just cussed at them.
They didn't take offense.
Hit. Piercing damage. Dying. Dang, Lyric. Dang, Lyric.
We're first level.
On save. Con save.
I should have stayed where I was. Okay, hold on. We'll go for it. Okay,
I don't know. You
strength
can.
is-
I don't know if they can do that because you went down, so you're not going to get poison damage on top of it. You passed. So.
Yeah, try to poison me.
Well, you couldn't survive the other one. It would have killed your character completely. That's why I'm really okay. Cool. Swarm of poison snakes number 2. It attacks the only person that can. Eliam missed. Man, it's done. Lizard folk. That is 1 through 5. They're going to attack Relic, and they're with advantage. Actually, their skews heavy club. It all comes out the same, so it doesn't really matter. 1 damage. 2 damage.
He's dead.
He's down. And they go up and they're underneath here and they've got the gate. They're working on prying the gate open. So now the back gate's open. Now they're working getting the front doors open so the next attack can happen. I'm gonna group number 1. are on the other side. They actually could probably hit something from here. I'm going to say they can hit lizard folk. We're going to do some snake first and then some lizard folk. Why not? Missed. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 4 hits. 1, 2. It's dead. That means they have 4 more attacks they can make, and they'll make it to lizard folk. Number 6 through 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 5. I think I got 1 more, which is 6. So I count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 damages. 1, 2, 3, 4 damages. Man, they're not getting hurt at all. Common group number 2 here. They're gonna do all towards this same group of people. Lizard folk number 6. Come on, do some damage. 1 at 6 through 10. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's much better. Now they're hurting. Finally. Lizard folk 6 through 10's turn. And let's see, who's the most damage? Who's the most damage? You guy could kill the easiest. Yeshua, right? Yeah. Yeshua. They'll do Yeshua for 2 and Sergeant Eliam for 3. Miss, Sergeant Eliam 3. They hit him 3 freaking times. 1, 2, 3. Sergeant Eliam reaches out his hand and touches Yeshua. Gives him 9 hit points. As he goes here to jump off the wall, the lizard people get a opportunity attack on him. Are you? They don't do any damage. He jumps down. That's 5, 10, 15. Touches Krellick, and drops him with 12, puts 12 hit points on him. And that ends his turn.
You'll have to you put 120 wounds on him, on Krellick. Should be 0. There you go.
I am chopped up into little pieces.
You totally pissed off the sergeant.
Yeah.
You got that.
I
You got that.
He's still got the effect of unconscious. You might want to see about that.
I got this.
Okay, effects.
As my fingertip comes up.
Okay, Gobby yells, "Claire, get the bard," because I don't know her name yet. And I move to there.
Okay.
I'm trying to just see if Yep, that's perfect. I'm gonna shoot at the lizard folk.
Okay. Now, the only ones you can see are lizard folk 6 through 10.
Yeah, the other ones are underneath. I know. But because I get the shot, if I hit, I get sneak attack because he's right there.
Yep. Hit.
Okay, so it's 2d6. Let me plus another d6, and I will.
You're gonna use your inspiration to reroll that 1.
Sure. And then, on that, I will bonus action hide.
Okay.
And that's a.
As long as you don't get that near any snakes, you'll be okay hidden.
Well, that's.
Fade
So
away.
That's what he's hoping.
Yeshua's turn. You're up, Yeshua. You got some lizardmen right in front of you and some snakes on the other side.
I will attack the lizard folk. Oh.
Hit.
I didn't mean to use the longbow, but okay.
But you hit. Where were you aiming at? Oh, 6 through 10?
Yeah.
You technically wouldn't be able to do that, but okay.
I don't know why it did it, but
Max damage.
almost.
That is
Yeah,
max
it
damage.
is max damage. Yep.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to say you're going to have to step back 5 feet in order to get that.
well, I really wanted to use my longsword, but I mean, and I think the damage is the same, but I don't know why. I guess they got mixed up on me.
Okay.
Longsword is
Yeah, but your
Not
longsword
even
doesn't.
showing.
Well, yeah, it does to hit just as well because you don't have a fighting style yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks good to me.
I can back up if that's what you want me to do.
If you do,
But
though,
that's just going to give me an attack of an opportunity.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Just stay where you're at. You're fine. Just not do that again.
And then I guess that's all I got. And I will end my turn.
Okay, Claire, you're up.
All right, I will.
You might want to go save the person you were flirting with earlier.
I will run up to Lyric and shake her while she's dead, and I'll say, "Don't die," and I'll do spare the dying.
Don't die.
It's my party, and I'll cry if I
As
want
she
to.
shakes me, my head hits the.
I kill her more.
Now I'm more dead. I'm alive, sort of.
But spare the dying, which puts her at 0 hit points, and she does not have to make death saves.
Right, but you're still down.
But she's still down, unconscious.
Okay.
You could probably give her 1 hit point, and it would stop the automatic, because Fantasy Ground rolls for her.
I can actually know how to do that now.
Oh, okay, cool.
I had to find it, but it's on your character sheet where you go down to where it says death saves, and you just go check in all the saves.
And spare the dying is an action. I can't do anything else.
Can't do anything else. You just saved the bard.
Yay me! I saved a bard. So I'll end my turn.
I would sing you a song.
So
But
I
I'm
was
unconscious.
thinking with your singing, saving the bard may not have been a good thing.
I can't sing. I really can't.
But her poetry's awesome.
It is Krelek's turn.
I told you I was an artist, just not that kind.
Yes, I understand. I'm not.
Could it?
I
It's
don't
all
even
you,
attempt the
bud.
singing, so
All right. So this is lizard folk 1 through 5, correct?
correct. You can see them. Yes, they are not hurting, and they're still not hurting.
Oh yeah, you know who else isn't
Hey.
hurting? Me, because I'm a.
Can I use my breath weapon again?
No,
Okay. This is a nice try.
it's a long rest, right?
I think so.
A
All right.
flask of oil. Too bad you don't have a bottle of wine. You used to. Okay. Krelek's turn, and now it's Lyric's turn. And it shouldn't have done that, so it doesn't matter. You already succeeded, so you're good. You're still unconscious. So if someone gives you a hit point, you're out of commission.
Oh dear.
Swarm of
I'll just
poisonous
lay
snakes. Without anyone near them.
That first one's down. Never mind. That's the second. Got it.
They attack lizard folk number 6 to 10 and miss.
Ooh, they're chaotic.
No, they're gonna attack something. Lizard men 1 through 5 go out the door. Now you use your glaive, right? So you get an opportunity attack on lizard men 1 through 5.
Can I intercede for a second?
Okay.
How do they go out the door when there's 2 big orcs laying in front of the doors?
Because the orc smashed holes through the door.
Okay.
Miss. So they move full movement. They believe they're hidden. Commoner group number 1 won't be able to hit them from there. They can hit these guys though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have poisonous snakes. 1, 2, 3,
Should be 8.
4. 4 for the snakes.
Yeah.
4 for the snakes. How many for the lizards? 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. Dead.
So all we got left is the snakes.
Yep. And they're not hurting all that bad.
Is there a way we can just sweep them off?
Get close to them, sure. Commoner group number 2, their turn, and they can hit the snakes.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bang.
That's 12 damage dice.
1. Oh, I already did that. That's 2, right? So 2.
Yep.
That means I have 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang, dying. They're down. They beat it by that last hit. They're just 1 hit point over.
Oh wow.
Things are down. Yeah. Enemies are gone. You survived another round. And I'm gonna end the game for the night. It's 10 o'clock. You'll get 1 short rest for the next, and it'll be the end of it. But they ran away.
Okay.
So one more other thing is what you have noticed as characters, your characters have noticed is this is the first time you've ever fought as part of a team. And you had a definite leader who had a moral purpose to doing what they were doing. This is part of the reason why you are willing to follow the Sapphire Knights. He didn't run from the fight. He didn't cower, which is what you're normally used to seeing. He stood toe to toe, and he came to your aid when you were down. He actually put himself at risk to come to your aid when you were down.
Yeah, he also refused any help for himself.
And this guy is not hiding who he is. He is loud and proud, big shining armor, great big, his coat of arms is on. He's got his blue flowing cloak. He is not hiding who he is as a knight.
See, Jason? And that's why Krellick always stands his ground.
I mean, falls down on his ground.
Falls down.
But he falls forward.
But he doesn't. He doesn't shirk his responsibilities.
I got this.
Absolutely. He'll go to the very end.
Okay. So, thanks, guys. It's a good night.
That concludes this episode of the Sapphire Knights, Origins of Gobby and Yeshua. Actors this session are Alan as Yeshua, James as Krellick, Jason as Gobby, Jess as Lyric, Nicole as Claire, Mo as the Dungeon Master. Thank you all so much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you would please subscribe to our channel and like this video, it really helps us rank higher on the YouTube search. Once again, thank you.